I'm from Chicago, Illinois originally. I really came to CSU from the University of Northern Colorado. At that time I was professor and in charge of vocational programs and transition from school to work. And Ellie Guilfoyle, then dean, talked to me about moving all the programs, that we would just move all of those programs from UNC to CSU. So that's how it all started, and that's how my relationship with Ellie started.
I first met Nancy in 1985. She hired me and she took a risk. It was a risk because I didn't have an advanced degree. After that, she became my mentor, and she convinced me to get an advanced degree and basically has supported me all this time in many ways.
I'd love to talk a little bit about how Nancy Hartley has just been such a tour de force in helping elevate our college. I've known her since 2006 when I was a brand new department head and heard of her when I came to CSU, and then had the opportunity to get to know her over the years and indeed work with her. She's a connector. She knows who to talk to. She's tenacious. She'll get people connected and keep them talking, and as far as I can tell, never took no for an answer.
Some of my proudest moments or things that I did that I really feel good about, I like to start new things. I like new things, and I like to see opportunity and see if we can act on opportunity. And I think our college was in a place right at that time that was very important, because there were new initiatives that I think really highlighted the work and the quality of our faculty and programs. So we created, with then department head Gay Israel, the Human Performance Lab. We worked on the relationship with Blackwell and actually had Blackwell come to Fort Collins, and we had a fashion show, a Blackwell fashion show, where we had community members, students. Students did all the designs as adaptations from Blackwell's work. I actually had a dress made for me, so I was on the runway. It was just fun. It was very fun. And then we started the fermentation lab. We worked very hard with the Early Childhood Center. It was a big project. And another one was IBE. And then we started working on the Avenir Museum. So, we had worked early with some initiatives where Alice was involved, but then we really moved forward with some proposals on the museum. And it just highlighted how ready they were to be a museum. So each of those speaks to opportunity, but I think readiness, and really where the faculty and we had leadership in the college, it was a wonderful time.
Nancy Hartley is a builder at heart. I think about the many ways in which she has grown, built, supported others to build efforts across our college. What drove her was the ability to take something and really vision and see how it can be in its big, beautiful form and help us to get there.
Nancy's legacy, I believe, she has a lot of accomplishments, but her legacy, in my mind, is her leadership approach. Her foundation is a real commitment to excellence. And throughout that, she's caring and supportive. Because I think her real goal, the goal underneath everything, is how to make the world a fairer place, how to make it a better place.
I'm thrilled that we're honoring Nancy Hartley as a legacy leader. She has been instrumental in so many ways across our college. Not the least of which is she's probably one of the inspirations for Legacies. It was her vision during the year she was interim dean to really reach out and try and engage with our retired faculty and staff. So it's a little bit like the circle's coming to full closure to be able to say thank you to Nancy for her leadership across many years. She is a legacy. Nancy, you are a legacy. And so happy to just honor her in this way. And that might feel like we're ending something by saying we've recognized her as a leader, but the wonderful thing about Nancy is she's a connected partner, a visionary. None of that stops with this, but goes in new directions. And so looking forward to the many ways we'll continue to connect with her.
Nancy, I've known you for so long. We've been through so much together. I thank you for that. You're more like a sister to me and a friend than someone who is actually my mentor.
Nancy, I'm thrilled that we get to honor you today, that we get to celebrate you as a legacy, as a leader, as an inspiration, as a friend, and as a colleague. I so appreciate the great laughs we've had, the times where you've been just a warm and nurturing colleague to talk to about something hard, all of these things and so many more. They wrap up into this giant ball of gratitude, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Nancy.
I want to thank everyone for this honor and recognition. It's humbling, and I want to thank all the people that I've worked with across so many areas. So as I said, students, faculty, our college and administrative teams, our teams across the university, various administrators I worked with through the Council of Deans. Just thank you for your support of me over time.